Guys, can you tell us about your real life racing experience? Okay, I'm gonna try to be short, if you don't mind. I'm gonna try to talk it short. So I never raced anything when I was a kid because, well, it's expensive and I wasn't into it too much. And then when I reached like 6 years old, I suddenly were more interested in cars and everything, racing and such. And then my father, he was racing in real life. He was doing like a Ford Fiesta Cup, 1994 until 1999. And he was doing quite nice. He wasn't the championship winner or anything, but he was quite good.
Okay, stand down,
decent.
thank you.
And then I was going on the races with him, and I was like really into it when I was a kid. And I really wanted to race, and then, or try. And then when I was like 7 years old, I finally got in the size or height that when you go to the go-kart racetrack, I was able to try the go-karts, and because I was too small before. And I was immediately good, and my father seen it, and he was very impressed. But we didn't have the money, so we couldn't do anything. He had the sponsors for his Ford Fiesta, but that was it, because it was very cheap. And I was like twice, 3 times per year, we had a friend. And I was like on a one Czech go-kart racetrack, like a big go-kart racetrack, where it was like World Championship was racing. I was going there to test his go-kart after the season and during the season, and I was like racing for like half a day, having fun as a kid, you know, and I was doing very well. And yeah, we didn't have any chance for getting into the racing because it was very expensive there, back the go-karts, you know. The karting championships. And then when I was 14, which was 2002, year 2002, they changed the regulations for one really rich kid. So before you could have been racing in real life in the circuits here since 16, but they changed the regulations because obviously they wanted to get that kid into the Formula 1 probably, but they changed it, his father changed it to 14 years old, which I was also the same age, luckily. And my father was already racing in Ford Fiesta, so since 14 years old, I was able to race in a Ford Fiesta Cup. Because the go-karts was so expensive, we said no way. So I literally started my racing in Ford Fiesta Cup in 2002. And I was doing very well. My first season, like, I was like, it was crazy, it was so new. I don't know, I finished like 10th or something. I wasn't that good, but yeah. The next season, I finished 2nd in the Ford Fiesta Cup. And then we swapped to endurance racing, and we had the Renault Clio Cup car. And I was like, we were winning the races, we were really good, podiums all the time. And then the highlight, basically, of my grow was in 2006, when I was doing endurance racing in the Clio Cup, and then I was also doing the new championship, which was BMW 1 Challenge, or 130i Challenge. It was my first real-wheel drive experience, and we got the sponsors for that season because we were doing good, and my father was very like working hard. So we got the sponsors, and I was racing that championship against guys who are right now racing in real life, 24-hour races in like Spa, Dubai, and so on. They are racing GT3 cars in the Porsche Cup and so on. And I beaten all of them. I won the championship. I won like half of the races. I won my first ever race in the real-wheel drive cars. You know, it was intense. And by the end of the year, we had like insanely good plans for the next year. Like my father had the sponsors, he had a good company, so he was driving in a Porsche back in the day as well. So he was like, we are having plans to go like almost GD racing, you know, like other GD Masters and so on. But I got sick, very sick. I had like my one lung collapsed basically, and I was like impossible to. I was like 3 months home. I lost 15 kilos, and I still won the championship. I was like slick as hell, you know, slim as hell. And my father got sick, and he got sick so badly. He was sick for like a year. He's okay now, but he was so sick he wasn't able to do anything. His pancreas was like failed literally. And his friends stole his company, or his colleagues stole his company. So my father lost everything. He lost all the money he had. We had to sell our Renault Clio Cup car for like quarter of the price. My father later lost, like he had to sell his house. and then he had to sell our cottage, and it was really like 5 years of absolute nightmare, you know, like nightmare as well, absolute nightmare, man. It was like dream destroyed, you know, like, I mean, it was life, you know, it was life, man. It was like, so I was, back in the day, I was 18, 19, and I was very heartbroken, you know, because like everyone who knew me, they knew I'm like decent. I don't want to say I was best or something. I was like decent. I won the championships. I was decent. And we had like a future plan for the next years. We were like, hey, you're driving so good. We're going to invest next year. We're going to try like GD3 or something like that back in the day. And then everything ended within like 3 months, you know. It was tough. It was tough. For like a kid, you know, because I was a kid. I didn't understand everything. It was tough, man. Then we also had some problems with my father. We like broke up. And he kicked me out from the house. And yeah, it was, man, I was literally like, tough life, man, tough life. Like, I don't want to look back, you know, I don't want to look back too much, but it is how it is, you know. It's life, you know. So I spent the lineage to help you going, yes. Lineage to an armor to help save my life. I'm gonna be honest, okay? Save my life, Siri, man. Save my life back in the day. Sorry, I'm not talking to you, I'm just saying some stuff from real racing and such. So I don't wanna keep talking.
Yeah, no worries.
Don't worry, I'm here.
I know.
So
actually good, I can
it was tough, guys. It was really hard, man. It was really hard. So, and then I was like, guys, for like 3-4 years, I really believed that I will make it back into the real racing. I was like really hoping. But I was stupid, and it's really hard to get into real racing, you know. It's really expensive, guys. It's really expensive, you know. Like, let's be honest, guys. The one weekend with the Renault Clio Cup car was like 5,000 euros, you know. Just imagine, you know, having 10, I don't know, 8 races, you know. It was really expensive. So, yeah, that was really tough, guys. For 3-4 years, it was worst part of my life, I would say. I was stupid. I was bad as well. I'm not saying like I was really bad as well. And then I focused on my career. I was like, hey, I cannot get into real racing right now. Logically, I'm gonna focus on my career, and maybe one day in the future I will have money, so I will be able to get into real racing. And that's how I was approached my life. You know, I was really like, okay, sim racing is my life. I'm gonna do sim racing. I'm gonna try some esport, and I'm gonna work hard. So I was like improving in my career. I was getting better jobs. I was getting promotions and so on. I was very successful in working. I was working all my life, guys. If you want to know, just for information, guys, I'm literally working since I was 15 years old, because I always wanted to be independent, you know, money independent. So I was always doing part-time jobs, always, and I was always working as soon as I can, you know, so on. And yeah, so I really focused on my career, and I was very successful, made some good stuff. And then in 2017, I started doing videos and started doing streaming and such. And you guys, for some reason, started liking me and started following me, and then it blew up.
Oh shit! Final warning. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was so stupid.
Then you, for some reason, guys, started following me, and you turn my life around a little bit. I don't say too much, but a little bit. Because now I have all the time in the world to do this stuff, and you guys are insane. And it's actually interesting, guys. Since 2007, I was trying to get back into the real racing. Literally, from 2007, I was trying to get into the real racing. So let's say 14 years. I was trying to get into the real racing. And nothing helped, nothing worked. And since 2017, I started doing YouTube. I started like combining what I love with streaming and videos. I started doing this. For some reason, you guys started watching me. And last year, into 2020, so 13 years or 14 years after I have driven last time a race car. And the last race car I have driven had 260 horsepower. In 2006, 2007. And then, thanks to this, thanks to you, Last year, I went to Imola with the Lamborghini, and I driven only 6 laps though, but I driven in the Lamborghini Super Trofeo. 640 horsepower car, race car, a fucking insane car, you know. So, guys, if the, like, I just want to say, like, yeah, the world is tough. Some people are a little bit more lucky. Some people are smarter. I don't want to say like lucky. I want to say some people are smarter, and so on in some ways. But I think I genuinely believe if you believe in something, it will come in the future. You know. It doesn't have to be in 1 year, it doesn't have to be 5 years, but it can be 10 years, you know? So yeah, crazy. Absolutely crazy, right? It's crazy life, man. Stop it. So thank you guys for being so awesome and being so amazingly supportive. It's crazy, crazy, guys. And there is some stuff I don't want to even, I cannot even tell you yet. Which I hope really will work. It's crazy, right? This is crazy. And I think a lot of things saved my life, like in the past, you know, like I was really like in those like 2007, 8, 9, 10 guys, it was the darkest years of my life.
I think they
darkest years of my life.
They are still quicker than us,
because I was a kid, I was young, and everything good.
Random Joe became legend and donated $19.88. Down payment for your nuclear cup. Dude.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Down payment for my Clio Cup. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh. So, guys, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I was literally like, I was out of home. I didn't have a home for days. Like, I almost say I was literally homeless for a day. I had nothing, you know, nothing. And now we have this. So, like, my life is completely different, and I'm so happy because, like, in the past 9-8 years, I have worked so hard on myself that I'm very happy with as a person I am. I think there's still big room to improve, but I'm still pretty happy what I like managed, you know. Hey, Gela's! Ik koos malen, een beetje goed. Een beetje goed. Let's go, baby.